Welcome to the wonderful world of drawing. I'm your host, Jeremy Stoltz. We are live tonight on Season 2, Episode 204. We're going to continue drawing some fantasy characters, and the idea was brought to us by one of my fellow people on here by the name of General Mars. I was over in his Twitch stream tonight, and I was asking him what type of fantasy creature I should come up with, and I think we came up with something kind of cool. So far, we've done an evil wizard, complete with pink horned cat and mind flare illithid skull. We have done our red dragon, and we've done our mad scientist minotaur. Goes from looking like this, drinks his potion, turns into the big bad guy. So that's not two minotaurs, that's the same one, it's a different look. Increase the size here a little bit. Get out another piece of paper, and we'll get to working on tonight's drawing. All right. Where is my pencil? Here it is. All right. So let's get the base of our person down. All right, tonight we're doing a Goblin Grenadier. So he is going to have some explosives attached to him. I just got to figure out how I want to do it. Yeah, I was over on Twitch watching one of my friends, General Mars, play. He was over there playing Smite. And I was asking him what type of fantasy creature I should do. And he's like, I don't know, Goblin maybe? And I was like, yeah, but I got to have a good hook on it. And I was like, maybe if I could give him like some type of, hook so that it's not just, a goblin. So I got this idea, this big giant bomb attached to his back. Uh, Man, she's not wanting to sharpen right, so I have to use a little sharpener. I think that was the plan, yeah. She wasn't going to because some people were, causing some issues, but I think she did end up going. Wow, okay. I've been drawing so much that I have yet to get on Fortnite in like 2 weeks. I haven't even loaded it up. So I want to. I get out of here at like 1 something. I'm like, last thing I want to do is fire up the PlayStation. Semi-serious. I think it'd be an interesting way to try to figure something out. You can do private comments on here a little bit so that you can say some stuff when you're in the broadcasting studio. So I don't know. I think it'd be an interesting thing to try, like do like a one shot. I think it could work. I mean, it'd have to be thought about and played around with, but nice. Yeah, like I mean, I wouldn't want it to go for more than like maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours. So it would have to be something, short and to the point, just to see if anyone would even you know, wanna do. Oh, I did bring water in. I was gonna say, what did I bring in to drink? Because my throat's getting a little sore. All right. I am not relishing going back to work on Monday. But alas, I knew it wouldn't last forever. Yeah, this is like my third shutdown because of COVID. So COVID related stuff. We had the main shutdown that we had, and then I've been down once before for like a week because we're out of parts because of lack of the stuff being built during COVID, and then we've been down for 2 weeks now because of computer chips and them not being able to do final assembly on cars, so they haven't needed the stuff to make the cars. All right, I think I got all the elements that I need on here. And why did that stop? Let's find out what is going on for... because that one's done. So now let's find another one. It's only natural. Welcome, Chris. It is a goblin, yes. It's a goblin with a bomb attached to his back, so he's a goblin bomber. It's part of this little fantasy series that I'm doing. It started with my dragon that I did. I did this for the Haps Animal Challenge. And then I did a wizard with a cute little pink cat with horns and a tiny, tiny little skull right up above his head. And then I also did a mad scientist minotaur, where you got this nice little tiny thin minotaur scientist guy, and he's mixing bottles and whatnot. Once he drinks his concoction, he turns into the big hulking beast that is this. So this isn't two separate characters. This is just, you know, the mirror image of his good side and his bad side. Almost like a Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. So I decided I was going to do another one, and came up with this little fantasy goblin guy here. Well, the paper is, I think, a 6x8, if I remember right. So I got a little bit of room to play, and yeah, it's 8. Yeah, it's a 6x8 sheet of paper, and it's just copy paper. You know, it's like what you run through a copy machine, but it gives me a little bit, you know, more than like when I'm drawing. God, I'm hiccuping like crazy. More than drawing like on a sketch card, you know, where I can actually fit some detail in, and I can have fun with a little bit of design. All right, let's get to ink in this thing. Oop. got like $3 more, I think, to earn this month, and then I earned, I think, a total of $100 this month, which is my best month I've had on Haps here yet. I should get it by the end of the month. Oh, dude, thank you for the cowbell award. I wish I had a cowbell. I need a ding, 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 ding. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, exactly. Only $2 now. Where's my pencil? All right. Got that added in with the total. Yeah, so that's, make sure I'm telling you right. Come on, come on. Settings. Earnings. Balances. Yeah, I've done 98.17 this month. 84.50 on broadcast, and sponsorships giving me a total of 15. So, yeah. I've already doubled what I did, well, just about doubled what I did last month, which was 49.35. And like I said, I'm at 98.17 right now, so it's been a really good month. I don't think I want the eyeball in there. I think I want the solid eye. So we're going to get rid of the inside eyeballs. Wife and I caught up on Big Brother today. We were a bunch of episodes behind, and we're all set for the new episode this Sunday. Pretty crazy season so far with 7 episodes. See, what I think would be cool about being able to play on a platform like this, John, is that, for example, let's say this was a Goblin picture that I had saved on here. I could literally be like, okay, so you guys run across this, and I can click on this, and it would be like, boom, it would pull up, whatever picture I was looking for, like right there. And then, I could go back out to this, and we could go back to the play screen. And, like I could flash up a map like that. The HOH just took out your own players. Oh, no! So this has not been a good season for you. That first HOH, though, oh, my goodness. Oh, my God, it's Lindsay. Did you see that I'm going early on Sunday? Yes, you did. I'm gonna have to watch that sometime this weekend. Maybe tonight. I don't know. Yeah, not a problem. I've already had a ton of people kind of give spoilers on it, so I still have to get into watching it for myself to give my own feelings on it, but YouTube has been blowing up about it for a couple weeks now. Yes, it's on Netflix. It's 6 episodes, I think, about 30 minutes apiece. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, YouTube is a war zone about it. So I like the little details that I'm putting on this figure here. The buckles on the straps. The patch he has on his shirt. Got some extra bombs right over here on the side. Fish hooked onto the side precariously hanging. I'm trying to do a decent one tonight that I can kind of get done and get some other stuff done tonight instead of being online all night. I mean, there's nothing wrong with being online every night, but I have been on late every night this week. No, see, like he's got the open torch flame here. He's got the wick over here, And yeah, he's all set to go forward and take out some big bad guys. And we're not sure he's making it back. He is one of 19 children though, so his parents can miss the extra mouth if need be. And the beauty of it is this is all completely sketched out without any reference. I mean, I've looked up some different stuff that like goblins would wear, or maybe like just a basic goblin face. But this wasn't like some static image that like it was no Jafar, that I was like, okay, cool, we're just gonna draw Jafar, so I got to make it look like Jafar. So this was just something I was like, okay, we want him having a backpack, we want to have him, do this and that. So it's kind of nice to get completely creative. Right? Well, that's the one game we were playing with Dave, where he was running it. We were all playing goblins, and we've all got low stats and everything like that. But we leveled up and stuff, and we were taking out some kobolds first and whatnot. We got them to all join us, and then we went after some orcs, and we're working on those guys there. But it's kind of neat being able to play someone, because instead of just going forward and thinking you're just going to muscle your way through the campaign, you almost got to smart your way through it. But at the same point, you got to play dumb because you're a goblin. Like my guy just can't count. So every time he goes out and scouts to see, what's ahead of us, he always comes back and holds up all of his fingers and says that there's only 4 out there, whether there's 20 or 30. Because if there's too many, goblins don't want to fight too many, but goblins will always fight 4s. It's basically just a wooden barrel behind him. All right, I think that's pretty much all the details. I just got to get some erasing done and then get some coloring going. Oh, tired. We are broadcasting out to multiple places. We are broadcasting out to Facebook, and just so everyone knows, I have checked back on the last few Facebook, and people have been commenting on there, and I'm not getting the comments over on Haps. So if you want to be part of the active, conversation that's going on and know who I'm talking to and whatnot, please, download or come on over to Haps TV or get the Haps app over on the application store of your choice. And you can come on here and talk and communicate. We're also broadcasting out to Twitter, which I have seen my Twitter notifications pop up on here and see when someone comments there. I just recently started broadcasting out to YouTube. I know this is only my second broadcast over there, but if you'd like, go ahead and subscribe to me over there, and we'll start working on that channel there, and we'll see, what we can do over there. It's also going out to Twitch, and let's see, Periscope, and I think that's about it. But yeah, like I said, we're trying to multi-broadcast where we're going, and get some type of following. Make sure that we are where the other people are. But like I said, if you want to be able to join in on the full conversation, make sure you're over here on Haps with us. It is the best place to be able to give out awards and whatnot, and help financially make this possible for me to get on here and draw every single night. Yes, we have cookies, Lindsay Badger. Not only that, but you get to come over here and you get to communicate with wonderful people like Lindsay, who does, I'd say 9 times out of 10, broadcast with me. Aha! I missed his other part of his arm over here. There we go. That's what I like about erasing. You get to find the things that you're like, oh, that's missing. Dang it. Knew I'd crinkle the paper. So you're trying to hold it. And I missed a spot. Yep, missed up behind the ear there. Well, like I said, this is essentially copy paper that you would get from any copier. And it's really thin. But I had a bunch of it sitting around, and I'm trying to figure out what to use it for. And these little sketches like this are fun. All right. Yeah, I originally had eyeballs on him, but I think it looks much better with just the solid eye, and then I can do a little bit of shading on the inside. All right. Which pencils do we want to use? Well, let's start with my favorite ones that are really soft and they're going to tick me off, and then I'm going to say, I'm done with this. Yes. We are going to go with typical greenish goblin, but he's going to have multiple colors to him. See if I can get this yellow to work. Ooh, let's use the loud sharpener. That is the giant eye point electrical sharpener. I want some browns on him. Got some stuff for the wood. I think we'll make his patch purple. Because why wouldn't it be an off color from what his actual... All right, I need some yellows and orange for the fires. Let's see what we got here. Dude, thank you, sir. That is amazing. Thank you for the spot on award. Where's my pencil to add in your total? I believe there's my goal. Yes. I had said when I first got on, Lindsay, that I was like $3 away from hitting 100 for the month, and John just dropped $3 on me. I think we're going to go gray for the top part of this missile, or rocket, if you will. Not that this part is made of metal. But it could be. It could be salvaged metal. It could be like a helmet of a bigger... Because goblins are quite small, so this could have been an old helmet that they attached on top of this bomb. I had almost thought about doing a Phoenix today, but I was over on Twitch watching General Mars play Smite and had asked him, what fantasy creature should I draw? And he's like, I don't know. And then he goes, what about a goblin? And I said, yeah, I could do a goblin. But then I was like, but I need a hook for the character, so it's not just, straight up little tiny goblin. And I was like, what if he was a goblin grenadier? It is nice to be acknowledged as head of the table. There are many people on here, though, that are part of this table, and I'm not sure that I'm willing to take head of the table, but I will take a seat at this table. I do probably broadcast more than most. Yeah, our table is definitely round. It is an Arthurian table. Because I certainly wouldn't want to step on the toes of the people that got me where I'm at here. Exactly. We step back. How are you doing, you big sexy beast? You don't throw those flip flops, do you? Those things are dangerous weapons. Nice. So yeah, General Mars was like I said, playing Smite, and I gave him a brand new saying. He was doing really well at dodging attacks over there and getting out of the way of, like, when they go to hit ultimates and stuff, and he'd like just jump out of the way. And he's like, man, I'm like a rabbit out here dodging these attacks. He's like, nothing can hit me. And you know, he was getting hit, but he was dodging most of the really big stuff. And he goes, you ever try to catch a rabbit with your bare hands? He goes, you can't do it. And so I made a comment that he was like a greased pig in a thunderstorm. And he goes, oh my God, I'm going to use that from now on. Because I don't know if you've ever tried catching a regular pig, but a greased one and a thunderstorm making that sucker run around scared. Woo! What's funny is all these characters that I've done for this fantasy stuff, I have yet to give a name to any of these things. So that'll be the fun part, is coming up with their backstories and their names. Uh, Namaste, my friend. Namaste. Thank you very much, sir. And that drops you right on up here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. On a normal month where I didn't have some insane people dropping some money, that would be a good, probably within the second or third place. Yeah, I know. I think I'm at enough right now to be able to give a 20-cent award right now. Thank you. Thank you, Sean. Peace award to you too, my friend. Where does that put you at? All right. Dropping some coin on me, sir. Thank you very much. Yeah, you can. I know. It's like I get antsy trying to save up, and then like I find somebody's broadcast, and I'm like, all right, I'll give them 20 cents. Of course, there's been a few times that I've been in some broadcast, and they've stated something like, well, hey, if anyone drops one of these, you know, we'll do this or that. And I've gone and bought coins right away, and then my wife's like, what is this coin thing? I'm like, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's no concern. Yeah, Lindsay's here. I didn't think this broadcast was going to go all that long, so I didn't bother inviting anybody up. But that being said, anyone wants to come up and chat and say some stuff, I will drop them invites. Deep dive into Call of Duty. Yeah, see, like I'm trying to get this done so I can maybe go play some PlayStation tonight because I have not been on it in weeks. I've been deep diving into this broadcasting stuff and hitting all my social medias and let me write that down because I will not remember it. Pen. ROTCAV. All right. Got it. I will add it on soon. Hello. It is my Desiree. You guys might think she's somebody else's, but no, she's mine. I'm claiming her. At least for this broadcast. I mean, I can't claim her because no one can claim her. She's unclaimable. But for this broadcast, I can say nope, she's mine. No, leather. I want it darker. Hashtag it's Des. Now, Lindsay, are you doing a later broadcast tonight, or what's going on for other people's tonight? Yep, I will. I'll hit you up on PlayStation as soon as I can get it loaded up and add the answer. Okay, and then this is leather here too. Yeah, I usually keep my PlayStation on standby, and it usually keeps my games updated. Hello, how are you doing, Anthony? I'm glad I caught you live earlier. I just wish it would have been a better circumstance time and I could have jumped on with you. There you go. Now those teeth really show up. Crimson Peak, is that a British show that he's part of? Oh, okay. Because I know I was on one of the streaming platforms and they were showing Tom Hiddleston in some show, but it looked like it was a British show. I just have not got around to watching it to see what that one was about. So yeah, not only am I pretty much out on all the different platforms trying to broadcast on all of those, I also end up throwing this thing over on TikTok when I'm done too. So this thing is getting all around social media. Pretty much catering to just about anybody. This even gets broadcast when I'm all done. Once I post it onto Instagram, it also goes out to Facebook, my art page on Facebook. It goes out to Tumblr and Twitter. Just use protection and I'll be fine. I will do that. I am protected because I am part of the creative multiverse, and there's no greater multiverse out there. I couldn't ask for a better protection from friends. They still have an app out there. I push out to it because Instagram allows me to, but I never visit there. But yeah, they still have skin in the game. Yeah, see, like there's my picture from the other night that posted on there. I've got 53 activities, so I got people that are over here liking it, commenting. So it's kind of neat. Like I said, I could have all kinds of stuff over here saying, "Hey, do this or do that," and I wouldn't know because I don't come on over here. So not yet. I haven't found a place to post like general art to. But I will be adding that into the mix. No, I've never done MySpace. I didn't get into the social media game until 2013, and I think I spent like half a year on Facebook just playing the Facebook games that were out back then because they had a bunch of games that I'd seen my wife playing, and I was like, I wanted to play, but I didn't want to play her games, so I went and made a fake account, and then afterwards, like I was like, oh shit, I guess I'll just use this damn thing because I was all against social media. I didn't want to be part of any of it. But now look at me. I'm everywhere. I'm like a virus. Now I'm purposely kind of going in and out of the lines here because I wanted to make it look like a goblin painted this thing up here. Yeah. Um I I got onto Reddit originally for yeah, leave me alone. Stop. There were a few like I'm on there because of the Ready Player One because I really like the book and whatnot. And then I was got on there for a couple different 80s programs that I have. There's some D&D stuff that I got on there for, and then there's some crafting stuff, kind of like printed minis, like right here that I got on, just to be able to see how people do stuff. Yeah, it is definitely the geeks have taken over here. So, but it's something that I've kind of lurked on for a few years. Yeah, I just need to figure out what feed to put it on, and I think I could start, you know, working some magic over there. Especially since they're trying to do like a live feed stuff over there. So it's definitely something I want to look into. I just one thing at a time. I still haven't even quite used um, OBS since I've gotten it. So well, there went all my colored pencils. That was fun. Down they went, down they went. Oh, boom, 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 boom. Colored pencils on the floor, on the floor, on the floor. Colored pencils on the floor. That's what they do. Tell you what, though, I do miss. Yeah. All of the music that I played before I started streaming to places that, don't like music. pencils off the floor. Make sure I've got them all. And I think those are the last two. Okay. Now I got to figure out what color I want to make his tunic. I'm thinking something blue, blue-ish. Sounds like I ended that. Yes, I did. Okay, next one.
I want two things. Eating high-quality cat food from
No, an ad.
in the box with delivered in.
Stop with the ads. Skip it. And back to the music. Thank you for the high award, sir. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, I will look into those as soon as I get done with yeah, wow, thank you, Lindsay. And thank you, Anthony, for the high award. So, hi, sir. Anthony. Okay, that puts you here. I still have to go through at the end of the month and double check everyone's numbers because I know I've missed some awards. I try to be good about it, but I know that something has popped through here that I have not seen. Yeah, but I can look into what's on those channels and go from there. So, welcome, CS. I just sent you a friend request over on Facebook, sir, earlier today. I was flipping through my people you may know, and I was like, wait, I do know this guy. Okay. I just didn't know. Some people, like I myself, check it like once or twice a day. I'm very rarely ever on Facebook. But I was on checking some stuff because I've got some family members that I needed to look in on. And while I was there, I was like, oh, yeah, these are some people that I know. Like, I didn't have Joseph over on Facebook. So I'm like, yeah, let's add Joseph. I'm in one of his groups, but I didn't even have him as a friend on Facebook. And I'm like, oh, how did I do that? So this little goblin is kind of sort of inspired by the stuff that you do, CS, because I wanted to do something completely original, and I came up with a hook on what this goblin would look like. And I kind of thought about you while I was coming up with a design, as far as like what's something you would do digitally. And I was trying to think of different elements to add in. So yeah. Got the wick over here. So all you gotta do is put the torch down to light it, and this thing's going. This thing's going. Trying to dirty him up a little bit. All right, I can put all these colored pencils away. Yeah, like I had the suggestion from someone to draw a goblin to continue my little fantasy series that I've got going on here. And I was like, I don't want to just draw a regular goblin. I was like, he needs a hook to it. I mean, sort of like I did with my Minotaur here. I went with, a Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. So, he takes the serum and boom. You're currently doing your rendition of Snail Loki. Very nice. And like this, the mad scientist that I went with, or the wizard, I should say. I kind of went, Gargamel-ish. I gave him the spell books and stuff like this, and I gave him the Mind Flayer Illithid skull, and then I gave him the little cat, but I gave the cat horns and a skull on his head, and made him pink with tiger stripes. And then the dragon, though, he's just straight up dragon. The only thing I don't like about this paper is it soaks up markers quick. why I'm using mostly colored pencil on these things, but that's why it's nice digitally. You can just drop and go bloop. Look, I've got color. Now I need to outline some stuff because this does get a little lost. Like the buckles over here. Got the fishhook little grenades on his belt over here. All right, I think there goes our goblin. Not too bad to continue up this little story that we got going on. Be interesting to see how I fit all of them in together. Thank you, Des. So I want to thank John for stopping in today. I want to thank C.S. Murphy and Lindsay. Thank Joseph. Thank Desiree. Thank Anthony. Thanks, Sean. Sean dropped in and said hello. And a quick reminder to everyone else out there on the other socials that if you want to be able to see the comments that are going on over here, make sure you join us on our HAPS, either through a website, come on over with haps.tv, or download the app and join on your phone. And you can actually jump in and see all the comments going on that I'm referring to. I am having a hard time seeing stuff over on Facebook. I go back and look at the Facebook broadcast and I see comments and I do not see them over here. So I don't want to have anyone on Facebook think that I'm ignoring them. The comments are just not coming over here. So, yeah, like I said, a quick visit to your app store and you can be right on over here with us. And we will have a good time. But thank you, everyone, for stopping out tonight. I will be back tomorrow night while we probably continue some more fantasy stuff. That'll be tomorrow night. Will be 9 o'clock, and then Sunday night I will be broadcasting at 7 o'clock so that I can be done in time for the Pop XCast broadcast. And you can, I think I retweeted that out on Twitter. So if you want to check out that over on YouTube, you can figure out where to go over on that channel. But yeah, thank you guys all for being here. And I'll throw up the show closer, and we'll get on out of here and let everyone get back to their normal lives. Once again, though, you guys, thank you. You guys could be anywhere doing anything, and you're here with me tonight watching me draw. So I especially appreciate all of the time you guys put in with me.